What's up, YouTube? I've been wanting to make videos for a while now, but I continue to make excuses, so I'm just setting my camera up and I'm just going to start recording. I don't even have a good microphone or anything. This is just my gaming headset that I pretty much use for everything because I don't show my face on camera often, but hopefully that's going to change because I want to start making videos for you guys. For the better part of the past 3 years, I've been making money online through faceless social media accounts. These are Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube channels that push out both products and services. But obviously for the sake of today's video, as you've probably read by the title, today I'm going to be talking about how I hit my first 100K month on TikTok Shop. Obviously, I did this without ever showing my face or having to affiliate my face with my brand or anything like that. In 2024, e-commerce pretty much changed for everyone when TikTok Shop rolled out. This was pretty much some of the freest money everyone was able to make. And literally with just one TikTok account, people began making thousands and thousands of dollars a day by promoting other people's products, and they still are to this day. A couple of reasons why being a TikTok Shop affiliate is so appealing is because it costs nearly no money to start up front. And if you put in just an hour or two of work a day, the earning potential is literally unlimited. Now, while TikTok Shop is definitely one of the best side hustles at the moment, and affiliates are still making tens of thousands of dollars every single day and week, the ones who are actually making the most money are the brand owners. Every time an affiliate on TikTok Shop makes a sale for your brand, you still make a majority of the money. So to put things into perspective, let's pretend you're a brand owner and your product is $25. If you gave 25% commission to your affiliates on every sale they make, you're still pocketing $20 every time they make a sale for you. That means you only need 10 different affiliates making 50 orders each for you a month for you to have a $10,000 month. That's literally just a little bit more than one order a day for each affiliate on average. And the thing is, if you have a good product, they're going to get a lot more orders than that, and you're going to get a lot more affiliates than that. This is because affiliates want to post products that are trending and are going to get sales. And as a brand owner, you should want to be selling products that are trending and that people are going to want to buy in general. Now, obviously, you're going to have to pay for shipping and things like this, but TikTok Shop definitely helps a lot with that. And this is just to put into perspective how much money you can make without actually having to put in the work yourself. All right, so as you guys can see right here, this is my first $100,000 month on TikTok Shop back in June. So to be specific, I did $106,283 this month, and I had 4,599 orders. I would say one of the things that makes my TikTok Shop experience more unique than everyone else's is the fact that I made all the sales on my own affiliate accounts, which pretty much means I was running 5 and even 6 TikTok accounts of my own at one time that were all promoting my brand's products. And I want to make this clear, I did this all through organic content and I did not spend a single dollar on advertising. Now, every single day, I'm still learning more and more strategies that is helping me continue to grow my e-commerce and TikTok Shop brands. But for the sake of today's video, I'm going to break down how I got my first 100K month on TikTok Shop into 3 simple steps. Now, these 3 topics are your product, content creation, and consistency. So let's start with product. When you're choosing a product to sell on TikTok Shop, you have to keep in mind who the majority of the TikTok audience is. From my experience, you do not want to be selling some household appliance or products that primarily appeal to adults. That's because from what I've seen, or at least from the audience that I seem to attract, it's usually a younger audience that's kids or high schoolers. So that should automatically trigger in your mind that you want to be selling something that has a more fun appeal to it rather than something that's more professional. Now, what does a younger audience mean specifically? Well, for one, this means that these buyers probably don't have as much money as the typical adult. And as most of you guys know, the entire TikTok Shop business model is to get your customers to purchase your product directly from the video. So you want to be selling your product at a price point that all these younger customers can instantly purchase. This also means that you don't want to be selling some boring product like a vacuum for moms or some toolkit that's going to help dads build stuff in the garage. Now, with this TikTok Shop that I ran specifically and a couple more e-commerce stores that I own, I chose to make my own supplements to sell. Now, I chose supplements for a couple of reasons. And that first reason is that I know that the fitness niche and the health niche is super big on TikTok. And at the same time, as I was creating my own brand, I saw other people start to take off with this whole supplement niche on TikTok Shop. And the second reason I went with the supplement route is because if you have a supplement that people actually like, odds are your customers are going to come back. And if you're able to continue to stack your recurring customers, then your monthly returning revenue just continues to increase. Now, I will say back then at the start of 2024, it was a little difficult to get approved to start selling on TikTok Shop, but now it is a lot easier. And like I said, I ran up this 100K month completely by myself with my own affiliate accounts. And even though you need between 1,000 to 5,000 followers on TikTok in order to actually start affiliating products, I had most of these accounts from old e-commerce stores in the past. So I was able to start posting on multiple accounts right away. Now that helps me transition into my second main point that helped me reach a 100K month on TikTok Shop, which is the content. You guys have to understand that pretty much every viewer on TikTok has 0 attention span. Now I'm going to go more in depth in coming videos on specifically how I make content, but as a general guideline, each one of my videos pretty much consisted of 4 different things. The first is being a hook. hook. If you're not able to catch your viewers' attention within the first 1 to 2 seconds of the TikTok, they're just going to scroll and you're not going to make a sale. A good hook can literally be anything from telling people they're in danger to they're missing out on a ton of money to literally anything in between. From there, you want to reassure these people why their life is so much worse because of this problem or because of whatever else they're missing out on. That's where step 3 comes in, where you actually introduce the product and you introduce the utility of the product. This is one of the biggest steps because you actually have to show people why the product is important and why it can actually solve their problem and ultimately make their life easier. Finally, the 4th step of the video, which is the call to action. This is where you're going to tell your viewer exactly where they can buy the product, and on TikTok Shop, it's usually going to be in the bottom left-hand corner of the video. This is because, like I was saying, you can link your products directly to your videos so your audience can check out right from watching your TikTok. This is also why it's important to give your audience a sense of urgency. So whether by telling them that the stock is going to run out soon or that the price is going to raise soon, you'll be able to get more people buying that product directly from that video. And now that you have a general census of how I make my content, let's get into the consistency aspect. It literally does not matter how good of a content creator you are. If you're not putting out the content, you're never going to make any money. I kid you not, when I was coming up on TikTok Shop, especially in the months of May and June, I was literally posting 3 times a day on every single account. So that was literally between 15 and 18 TikToks a day. And I'm not saying it takes a super long time to make these videos, but when you do it every day for over 60 days straight, it definitely gets tedious. But the thing people need to understand with TikTok Shop is that every single video that you put out is pretty much like a lottery ticket. On a majority of your videos, odds are you're not going to make a ton of money. It might even take you 15, 20, or 30 videos to even make your first sale. However, if you are putting out optimal content and you are staying consistent, you are going to eventually go viral and your views are going to pick up. So to put this into perspective for you guys, I'm going to show you guys the analytics on one of my TikToks. As you guys can see at the top of my phone, I posted this video on May 30th, so right before June, and it got 5.6 million views. The thing about that TikTok is that it was no different than the other hundreds I was posting before that. Like I was saying, if you're consistent and you're putting out the volume, the TikToks are just going to pick up. But one piece of advice I would say with that is to continue to analyze what content is performing the best for you and then continuing to optimize on that. If you're continuing to try to make your content 1% better every single day, you're going to get amazing at creating content in no time and you're going to be able to make thousands and thousands of dollars in sales. Now that one TikTok I showed you made me thousands of dollars itself, and throughout the month of June, I continued to have videos that blew up and continued to make me thousands and thousands of more dollars. Since then, I've been continuing to make tens of thousands of dollars every single month with this brand on TikTok Shop, and at the same time, I've been helping other brands do the same exact thing. I know this video is on the shorter side, but I wanted to start talking about how I've been able to make an income online with social media. I'm going to try to start making more and more videos every single week, but I promise if you guys start to follow these 3 steps as a brand owner on TikTok or start to implement some of these steps as an affiliate yourself, you can begin to make a lot of money. I'm going to make a free Discord that I'll link below for you guys to ask any questions you have and just to have a place that I can provide free value for you guys in. So join that if you guys want to start to talk to me or get information that I might not put on my YouTube. But if you made it this far in the video, I actually hope you guys really did learn something. And like I said, I'm going to start pushing myself to post multiple videos every single week here on my YouTube. So join my Discord and follow me on my socials, and you guys are going to be making thousands of dollars in no time. Peace.